Welcome to Lesson 7 of Numbers and Operations, multiplying whole numbers. Objective, a multiplication table. This is something that you should probably make a copy of, take a picture on your phone and try to email us to somebody with a printer, or you can just print one from offline or you can make your own. But you really honestly should learn by the end of the 8th grade your multiplication tables up to 12 by 12. So that would be the last number in the 12 by 12 box. By the end of your 8th grade years, you should know them up to 12 by 12. Hopefully, by the end of the 9th grade year, you would know them 20 by 20. But some people don't place that much importance and significance on them. And so, if you don't really know them by heart, get yourself a multiplication table, something to refer to, because you're really going to need this when it comes to division. So factors, multipliers, multiplicand, product. Product is the answer. So factor and products are the two basic terms we're going to be dealing with in multiplying. So to multiply, the number that comes first times the number that comes second will give you your answer. And so now I'm assuming that everybody knows how to multiply a one-digit number to a one-digit number and a one-digit number to a two-digit number. All you do is going to be to do the same things. So for this one, our first example, when you multiply a one-digit number to a two-digit number, we're going to pretend like the 2 is not there. The 3 will multiply to the 4 and then to the 5. So if this were written as 54 times 23, the first thing you would have to do is align it vertically according to column and then do the multiplication. So now we can multiply. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. Bring down a 2, carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 makes 16. Now, the 2 is in the tens place, so what you're going to need to do is place a 0 for place value. So this is actually 20 times 54, not 2 times 54 in reality. But most people are going to say 2 times 4 to keep it straight, which is 8, and then 2 times 5, which is 10. And because multiplication is adding of the same number, is actually adding 54 23 times, at the last go round you're going to have to add. So since we add 54 23 times, if you do 54 times 20 plus 54 times 3, that's how you get these two numbers, and then you just add those products together. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 6 plus 8 is 14, 1 plus 1 is 2, and we go. 1,242 is the product. Okay, 3-digit number, same thing. You're just going to take the 9 and multiply it to the 8, then the 7, then the 6. That's going to be 9 times 678. And then to do 10 times 678, we move a place value over and do the same thing. Multiply the 1 to the 8, the 7, and then the 6. And so 9 times 8 is 72. Bring down your 2, carry your 7. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 7 is 70. Bring down a 0, carry the 7. 9 plus 6 is 54, plus 7 is 61. So 6102. Now, because this is actually multiplying 10 and not ones, you need a 0 for place value. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 6 is 6. And now once we get the two numbers split up in their products, now we add to make a larger product. 2 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 8 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. And 6 plus 6 is 12. So the product of these two numbers becomes 12,882. Okay, so multiplying large amounts of numbers. It looks like it's hard, but it really isn't. All you have to do is remember to keep your place value. You only had to write this down on another piece of paper because this is going to get kind of big. So I'm going to run through it. I'm going to run through the 9 times every digit on top, then the 6 through every digit on top, then the 7, then the 9, then the 4. So it's going to look kind of messy, but once you keep your place value straight, it'll all be straight. So 3 times 9 is 27. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 is 20. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 2 is 38. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. 9 times 0 is 0, then plus 1 is 1, and then 9 times 1 is 9. And so now we took care of the 9s. Now we got to take care of the 60s. 0 place value. 18. 6 times 2, 12, plus 1 is 13. And everything goes in the column to the right. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. To the left, I'm sorry. Everything goes left. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 1 is 6. Now let's change color to do the 7s. I should have did it to do the 6, and I'm sorry about that. So to make it neat. So 7 is in 100, so we're going to need 2 zeros for place value. 7 times 3 is 21. I'm going to carry a 2. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16. Carry a 1. 7 times 1 is 28, plus 1 is 29. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 1 is 7. And so what you're going to need to do as you run through these is take your eraser and erase out as you go through. That's why they put erasers on pencils. So I'm going to use a different color when I'm dealing with the 9s. So now 9 is in the thousand place. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 zeros. 9 times 3 is 27. Carry the 2. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 is 0. Carry the 2. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 2 is 38. Carry the 3. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 9 times 1 is 9. I'm sorry that the yellows came out a little hard to see. So let's see with the 40,000s. Okay, in the 10,000s place, our first number is going to go into the 10,000s place. Then each number is going to move left from there. And so now I'm erasing out the yellow I made, and I'm starting fresh with my greens. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Nothing to carry. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 4 times 0 is 0. And then 4 times 1 is 4. And now we add all of these numbers up. Well, that's a lot of numbers. 8. And make sure you keep your columns straight. As sloppy as I write, I still can write down my columns. 8, 3, and 1 make 12. Carrying a 1. 3, 1 and 2 make 3. Plus 5 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. Plus 7 is 21. Carrying a 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 7 is 10. Plus 9 is 19, plus 2 is 21. 2 plus 9 is 11, plus 9 is 20, plus 8 is 28, plus 9 is 37, 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 6 is 17, carrying a 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 5 is 13, carrying a 1 again. 1 plus 9 is 10, carrying a 1 again. And so the product of these two numbers, and put your commas in at the end, gets into the 5 billions. Okay. That's it for your examples. Now get into your practice problems. All right, these are our answers. I calculated them out using the calculator. Um, these examples you should try by hand until I say use a calculator. Again, this is the nuts and bolts, so I'm not going to go through every single line. I just feel like it was unnecessary, but if you feel like you need more practice, pick up another textbook. Thank you for watching this video.